What if I told you that scattered across our planet are places so magnificent they'll change how you see the world forever? From ancient civilizations carved into cliffs to natural phenomena that defy explanation, these aren't just destinations. They're transformative experiences that remind us why travel matters. Welcome to the Travelist Guide. Today, we're exploring 25 of the most amazing wonders on Earth, spanning all 7 continents and representing both nature's raw power and humanity's greatest achievements. Before we begin, here's my question. How many of these wonders have you visited? Drop a number in the comments and tell us which one is at the top of your bucket list. If you're ready to explore the world's most spectacular destinations, smash that subscribe button and join our community of adventurous travelers. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be planning your next journey. Let's discover what makes our world truly wonderful. Welcome to the end of the Earth, where nature exists in its purest form. Antarctica isn't just a destination, it's another world entirely. This frozen continent holds 90% of the world's ice and remains the most pristine wilderness on our planet. Picture towering icebergs glowing electric blue, colonies of hundreds of thousands of penguins echoing across ice shelves, and humpback whales breaching beside your ship. The silence here is profound, broken only by cracking glaciers and animal calls. Here's a question. Would you brave the journey to the world's most remote continent to witness untouched wilderness? Where the Zambezi River plunges 108 meters, locals call it the smoke that thunders. Victoria Falls is the largest sheet of falling water on Earth, with over 500 million liters cascading every minute during peak flow. The roar is deafening, heard from 40 kilometers away. Spray rises so high it creates permanent rainbows and soaks you completely hundreds of meters from the edge. Walk to Devil's Pool and swim literally at the edge of this massive waterfall. The earth shakes beneath your feet as millions of liters disappear into the churning abyss below. Tell me, would you dare swim at the edge of the world's most powerful waterfall? Hidden in Komodo National Park, Padar Island offers one of the world's most stunning viewpoints. Hike 30 minutes to the summit and witness 3 bays with beaches of different colors: white, pink from crushed coral, and black volcanic sand, all meeting at converging points against turquoise waters. The landscape is surreal, covered in golden savanna during dry season, creating smooth, rounded peaks surrounded by jagged volcanic islands. The waters here are crystal clear with visibility exceeding 30 meters, home to manta rays and pristine reefs. At sunrise, when golden light bathes the island, this view becomes absolutely magical. Have you ever seen 3 different colored beaches from one viewpoint? In the Namib Desert lies a clay pan so surreal it defies belief. Deadvlei features ancient camel thorn trees that died 600 years ago, yet remain standing, perfectly preserved by extreme dryness. These skeletal black trees stand against brilliant white clay under impossibly blue skies, with 300-meter red sand dunes forming the backdrop. The contrast is so stark, it seems like a surrealist painting. The climate is so dry, these trees haven't decomposed, but instead petrified in the sun. Visit at sunrise when the dunes glow orange while the valley remains shadowed, and the trees cast long shadows across the white pan. Could you imagine trees standing dead for 600 years in perfect preservation? Stretching 2,300 kilometers along Australia's coast, the Great Barrier Reef is the largest living structure on Earth, visible from space. This underwater wonderland hosts over 1,500 fish species, 400 coral types, and countless marine life, including sea turtles, dolphins, and reef sharks. Snorkel or dive through gardens of colorful coral in every imaginable shade. During coral spawning, the reef explodes in an underwater snowstorm of reproduction. The outer reefs offer wall diving where the ocean floor drops into deep blue infinity. Sadly, climate change threatens this natural wonder. When will you witness this living masterpiece before it changes forever? Darwin's living laboratory sits 1,000 kilometers off Ecuador's coast, where animals show no fear of humans because they evolved without predators. Walk among giant tortoises weighing 250 kilograms, some over 100 years old. Swim with playful sea lions that twirl around you like underwater puppies. Watch blue-footed boobies perform their comical mating dance. Marine iguanas, found nowhere else on Earth, dive into the ocean to graze on algae. Each island has unique species: pink flamingos, magnificent frigate birds, and the famous Darwin's finches that sparked evolution theory. The underwater world is equally spectacular, with hammerhead sharks and gentle whale sharks. Would you swim with sea lions in their natural habitat? In Botswana's Kalahari Desert, a river doesn't flow to the ocean, but instead creates the world's largest inland delta. The Okavango floods seasonally, transforming 15,000 square kilometers of desert into a wetland paradise, teeming with wildlife glides silently through crystal-clear channels in traditional Mokoro canoes, passing elephants drinking at water's edge and hippos wallowing in pools. Lions prowl islands created by termite mounds. Over 400 bird species fill the air with color and song. The delta supports Africa's largest elephant population and endangered African wild dogs. From the air, the landscape resembles tree branches spreading across the sand. This is Africa at its most pristine and wild. What's your dream African safari animal to see? Where Argentina meets Brazil, 275 individual waterfalls combine to create Iguazu, one of the world's most spectacular waterfall systems. The star is the Devil's Throat, a U-shaped chasm where 14 falls converge, sending massive volumes of water plummeting 82 meters with such force that the mist creates permanent rainbows. Walk the metal catwalks extending over the falls, getting soaked by spray, while feeling the earth shake. The surrounding subtropical rainforest hosts toucans, coatis, and butterflies. Visit from both countries for different perspectives. Argentina puts you right in the action, while Brazil offers panoramic views. Eleanor Roosevelt reportedly said, "Poor Niagara," upon seeing Iguazu. Would you walk the catwalk over Devil's Throat? Carved by the Colorado River over 6 million years, the Grand Canyon is a 446-kilometer gash in the earth up to 1.6 kilometers deep. Standing on the rim, you're looking at nearly 2 billion years of Earth's geological history, exposed in colorful rock layers. Sunrise and sunset paint the canyon in shades of red, orange, and purple as shadows define every ridge and valley. Hike down the South Kaibab or Bright Angel trails to experience the canyon's scale, each step taking you back through geological time. Whitewater raft the Colorado River for views impossible from the rim. The skywalk extends 21 meters over the canyon with a glass floor, though many prefer natural viewpoints. How deep would you hike into this geological wonder? "16 terraced lakes connected by countless waterfalls create Croatia's most beautiful national park. Each lake displays different shades of turquoise, emerald, and azure, depending on mineral content and sunlight angle. Water flows through limestone and chalk, depositing travertine barriers that create natural dams and constantly changing formations. Wooden walkways let you walk directly over crystal-clear waters where you can see every pebble on the bottom. Dense forests surround the lakes, home to bears, wolves, and rare birds. In autumn, the forests explode in color, reflecting in the turquoise waters. Winter freezes the falls into spectacular ice formations. Spring brings the highest water flow and most dramatic cascades. Which season would you choose to visit this aquatic paradise? Norway's western coast is carved with deep fjords, glacially formed valleys flooded by the sea, creating some of Earth's most dramatic scenery. Sheer cliffs rise straight from the water, reaching over 1,400 meters high. Waterfalls cascade hundreds of meters down rock faces, some falling so far the wind catches them and sends spray upward. The most famous Geiranger Fjord and Nerøy Fjord are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Cruise through these narrow channels where snow-capped peaks tower above and tiny farms cling impossibly to mountainsides. In summer, the midnight sun never sets, bathing everything in golden light. Winter brings the northern lights dancing above the fjords. Kayak these calm waters for an intimate perspective of this ancient landscape. Would you kayak beneath 1,000-meter cliffs? Rising 1,085 meters above Cape Town, Table Mountain's flat-top silhouette defines South Africa's mother city. Its distinctive tablecloth cloud spills over the edge when southeast winds blow. Take the rotating cable car to the summit for 360-degree views over the city, ocean, and surrounding peaks. The mountain hosts over 1,500 plant species, more than exist in the entire United Kingdom. Watch the sunset from the summit as the city lights twinkle on below. Adventurous souls hike up via various routes, including the challenging India Venster. The mountain is sacred to the indigenous Khoi people and remains central to Cape Town's identity. From here, you can see where two oceans meet. Ever stood where two oceans collide? Thousands of sandstone pillars soar vertically through Dongjijie, some reaching over 200 meters tall, creating the landscape that inspired Avatar's floating mountains. These towers formed over 380 million years through erosion, leaving quartzite pillars that seem to float when morning fog fills the valleys. The park's most famous pillar, Avatar Hallelujah Mountain, stretches 1,080 meters high. walk glass walkways along cliff edges, including the world's longest and highest glass bridge suspended 300 meters above a canyon. Take the world's tallest outdoor elevator, rising 326 meters up a cliff face. Monkeys leap between branches while rare salamanders hide in streams. At sunrise, when mist swirls around these ancient pillars, reality becomes fantasy. Would you walk across a glass bridge 300 meters high? At 10,000 square kilometers, Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni is the world's largest salt flat, a landscape so surreal it's used to calibrate satellites. During dry season, the salt crust cracks into vast hexagonal patterns stretching to every horizon. But the real magic happens during rainy season, when a thin layer of water transforms the entire expanse into the world's largest mirror. Sky and land merge seamlessly, creating photos where people walk on clouds and reality bends. The flat contains 10 billion tons of salt and 70% of the world's lithium reserves. At 3,656 meters elevation, the air is thin, but the sunsets are spectacular. Visit Nkawasai Island, covered in giant cacti, for surreal photo opportunities. Ever walked on water and clouds simultaneously? Off Papua's northwest tip, Raja Ampat's 1,500 islands offer the world's richest marine biodiversity. These waters host 75% of all known coral species and over 1,500 fish species. Dive or snorkel in crystal clear waters where every square meter reveals something new: pygmy seahorses, manta rays, wobbegong sharks, and walking sharks found nowhere else. The iconic view from Pienamo shows turquoise channels weaving between karst islands covered in lush jungle. The underwater walls drop into blue infinity, covered in colorful, soft corals. Above water, the islands are equally stunning, with white sand beaches and hidden lagoons. This is Indonesia's final frontier, pristine and largely untouched. Divers call it the underwater Galapagos. Is this your ultimate diving destination? The legendary Silk Road crossroads, Samarkand has dazzled travelers for over 2,500 years. Registan Square features 3 madrasas covered in intricate Islamic tilework in blues, turquoises, and golds, so vibrant they seem to glow. The Bibi Khani Mosque, once the Islamic world's largest, showcases architectural ambition on a massive scale. Shah-e-Zinda Necropolis climbs a hillside with blue-tiled mausoleums, each more beautiful than the last Tamerlane's tomb. The Gur-e-Amir features a stunning blue-ribbed dome. The city was conquered by Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, and Tamerlane, each leaving their mark. Today, Samarkand remains a living museum where ancient crafts continue and the call to prayer echoes across centuries-old monuments. Which ancient Silk Road city fascinates you most? Emperor Shah Jahan built this white marble mausoleum for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, creating what many call the world's most beautiful building. The Taj Mahal took 22 years and 20,000 workers to complete, finished in 1653. Perfect symmetry defines every element, from the central dome to the 4 minarets framing it. The marble changes color throughout the day: pink at sunrise, white at noon, golden at sunset, and glowing under full moon. Semi-precious stones inlaid in marble create intricate floral patterns in a technique called Petra dura. The reflection pool doubles the beauty, while gardens represent paradise. Visit at dawn when crowds are minimal and the monument glows softly in morning light. Have you ever witnessed architecture so perfect it brings tears? Stretching over 21,000 kilometers across mountains, deserts, and plains, the Great Wall remains humanity's most ambitious construction project. Built over centuries by different dynasties, this defensive barrier protected ancient China from northern invasions. Walk restored sections like Mutianyu or Badaling, climbing steep steps that follow mountain ridges, offering spectacular views at every turn. Watchtowers dot the wall at regular intervals, once manned by soldiers who communicated via smoke signals. The wall snakes dramatically across landscapes, rising and falling with the terrain. Visit less crowded sections like Jinshanling for authentic experiences away from tourists. From certain points, you can see the wall stretching endlessly in both directions, a stone dragon across China's backbone. How far would you walk on this ancient wonder? Hidden at 2,430 meters in Peru's cloud forest, Machu Picchu remained unknown to the outside world until 1911. This Incan citadel showcases stone masonry so precise that a knife blade can't fit between blocks, all built without mortar. Terraces cascade down steep mountainsides, demonstrating sophisticated agricultural engineering. The Intihuatana stone served as a solar clock, while the Temple of the Sun aligned with solstices surrounded by peaks, including Huayna Picchu and Machu Picchu Mountain. The site's dramatic setting adds to its mystique. Morning fog often shrouds the ruins before burning off to reveal the spectacular stone city. Hike the Inca Trail or take the train, but arrive early to experience the magic with fewer crowds. Why did the Incas abandon this mountain paradise? Rising above Granada with Sierra Nevada mountains behind, the Alhambra represents Islamic architecture's pinnacle in Europe. This palace-fortress complex showcases exquisite Moorish design, intricate geometric tilework, delicate stucco carvings, arched colonnades, and serene courtyards with reflecting pools. The Court of Lions features 124 marble columns, surrounding an alabaster fountain supported by 12 lion sculptures. The Hall of Ambassadors dazzles with a cedar dome representing the seven heavens. Water channels throughout create cooling sounds and reflect architecture in their surfaces. The General Life Gardens offer peaceful terraces with fountains and flowers overlooking the city. Built in the 13th and 14th centuries, the Alhambra was the last Muslim stronghold in Spain. Would you wander these Moorish palaces at sunset? Standing at Giza's plateau for over 4,500 years, the pyramids remain the only surviving wonder of the ancient world. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, originally 146 meters tall, was constructed from 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing 15 tons. How ancient Egyptians achieved such precision without modern technology continues puzzling experts. The pyramids align almost perfectly with cardinal directions and served as elaborate tombs for pharaohs. The Great Sphinx guards the complex, its lion body and human head carved from a single limestone ridge. Inside the pyramids, narrow passages lead to burial chambers. Standing before these monuments, you're confronting engineering genius that's endured longer than most civilizations. What secrets do you think the pyramids still hide? Through a narrow canyon called the Seek, you walk between towering rock walls that suddenly open to reveal the treasury. Petra's iconic facade carved directly from rose-colored sandstone cliffs. This Nabatean city, hidden for centuries and rediscovered in 1812, showcases rock-cut architecture on a massive scale. Beyond the treasury, the Street of Facades features dozens of tombs and buildings carved into multicolored stone. The monastery, reached by 800 steps, rivals the treasury in grandeur. Petra's rock displays incredible colors: red, pink, purple, and orange layers created by mineral deposits. The city controlled ancient trade routes, growing wealthy before mysterious decline. Visit at sunrise when the first light illuminates the treasury's facade. Ever seen an entire city carved from solid rock? Towering sandstone pillars rise up to 400 meters above the plain of Thessaly. And atop these impossible spires sit Eastern Orthodox monasteries, built between the 14th and 16th centuries. Monks seeking isolation from war and chaos climbed these seemingly inaccessible rocks and hauled building materials by rope and pulley. For centuries, the only access was by removable ladders or nets, making these true fortresses of faith today. 6 of the original 24 monasteries remain active, connected by roads and steps carved into rock. The views from monastery courtyards are breathtaking. The Pindus Mountains stretching west, the plain below, and neighboring pillars creating a landscape that seems from another world. Sunset turns the rocks golden, while monastery bells echo through valleys. Could you live in a monastery suspended in the sky? In the Pacific Ocean, 3,500 kilometers from any continent, stands one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. Easter Island hosts 887 Moai statues, massive stone figures carved from volcanic tuff by the Rapa Nui people between 1400 and 1650 AD. Most Moai face inland, watching over the villages with solemn expressions. The largest statue reached 10 meters tall and weighed 82 tons. How islanders moved and erected these massive figures remains debated. Some Moai wear red stone topknots weighing up to 12 tons. The quarry shows partially completed statues still embedded in rock. The island's isolation, dramatic landscape, and enigmatic statues create an atmosphere of mystery. What drove this small civilization to create such monumental art? Would you travel to one of Earth's most remote inhabited islands? Carved into the Ifugao Mountains over 2,000 years ago, the Banawe rice terraces are often called the eighth wonder of the world. Indigenous Ifugao people created these terraces by hand, building stone walls that follow mountain contours like giant steps climbing toward the sky. If laid end to end, these terraces would circle half the globe. The ancient irrigation system still functions, channeling mountain water through bamboo pipes. During planting season, the terraces become mirrors reflecting sky and clouds. At harvest, they glow golden green with mature rice. The terraces represent sustainable agriculture practiced for millennia, with techniques passed down through generations. Villages nestle among the terraces, maintaining traditional lifestyles. Would you trek through rice terraces carved by ancient hands? One of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities, Petra's sassy cave dwellings carved into limestone cliffs have housed humans for over 9,000 years. These ancient caves were expanded and modified across millennia, creating a honeycomb city built into the ravine walls. Until the 1950s, Petra was known for poverty, with families and animals sharing cave homes. Today, restored sassy houses, boutique hotels, restaurants, and museums, showcasing remarkable preservation. Rock churches contain Byzantine frescoes painted directly on cave walls. Walking Petra's stone streets feels like traveling through time, with views over the ravine revealing layers of history stacked vertically. The city appears unchanged for centuries, making it a favorite film location for biblical and historical movies. Ever slept in a cave hotel thousands of years old? From the frozen wilderness of Antarctica to ancient cities carved in stone, from natural phenomena that defy explanation to architectural masterpieces that showcase humanity's greatest achievements, these 25 wonders prove our world is more spectacular than we often remember. Here's my final question for you. If you could visit just 3 of these wonders tomorrow, which would you choose and why? Drop your dream trio in the comments below. And tell us, did we miss any wonders that should have made this list? Remember, these places aren't just postcards or Instagram backdrops, they're reminders of our planet's incredible diversity and humanity's creative spirit. Each wonder tells a story of geological time, cultural heritage, or human achievement that spans centuries or even millennia. If this video inspired you to start planning your next adventure, that's exactly what Travelist Guide is all about. We don't just show you destinations, we ignite the traveler's spirit within you. So smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and join our community of adventurous souls exploring this magnificent planet. Share this video with someone who loves travel or needs inspiration for their bucket list. And don't forget to check out our other videos exploring hidden gems, travel tips, and incredible destinations around the world. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and remember, the world is waiting for you. This is Travelist Guide, and your next adventure starts now.